Yo, good morning, my people. What's up, world? Sound check. Wait a minute. Okay, got it. Good morning, people. It is Wednesday, I believe. Yep, Wednesday, September 4th. And I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with him, all things is possible. This No Duck Zone episode is sponsored by Matchbout. Follow Matchbout Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Matchbout, the best sponsorship in the land. Sorry, y'all. I had to pause for a minute because I know my sound was crazy, so I wanted to make sure everything was Gucci. Sometimes I have to recheck because I have issues, and you know how that is. So, but good morning to everybody, family. Miss seeing you guys. I know I took off Saturday, Sunday, of course. Um, oh Jesus, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Jesus Christ. Well, Saturdays and Sundays would be the usual. Unless there's an event going on, then of course Saturdays and Sundays will usually be my off days from doing anything. Monday I was gonna go live. I was supposed to do the Labor Day. Just sat home, me and the missus, and we watched the parade from at the house, which I'm glad we didn't go because at the end it got a little stupid, as always, a bunch of idiots. Um, and yesterday I had to run and take care of some business. Have to take care of business today too, but I'm like I have to make time. I didn't want this whole week to go by and nobody got alive, so I wanted to do that. So I said, let me get on there and back with my people. Today, of course, we're talking about Ring Magazine, man. And we're gonna get into that, man. What Ring Magazine means, and this shows you how far, not to say I'm the only one that knew about it, but this shows you how far I go back and how much of a true fan I am of boxing because you don't hear too many people sit and speak about Ring Magazine. You idiots just, and I hate to call you idiots, but yeah, y'all just have nothing else better to talk about but the same nonsense. But I'm gonna bring some memories back by speaking about this Ring Magazine and some other stuff coming up. So let's get into it. So for my newcomers, my regulars, everyone, welcome to No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Y'all gotta excuse me on this neighborhood I live in is like so annoying. So annoying. Let's see. BC, what up? Quee, hashtag Quee did it. What up? Free, what up? So first of all, I hope everybody had well everybody was getting up this morning traveling. Please first of all, I hope you're feeling blessed today. Appreciate it. Welcome. Anybody's traveling, get to where you're going safe. School's back in session. I believe already. Did it start already? Well, I know it started for some kids up here already, but for all the kids, man, take your behind to school. Best place to be. Um, so like I said, I hope everybody enjoyed their Labor Day week. I hope Labor Day was amazing for everybody. It was cool for me. I didn't do too much. Like I said, basically kicked it in the house, threw something on the grill, and me and the missus, we just enjoyed our time, man. We ain't really do too much, y'all. Usually around this time we don't do too much. We just sit in the house and we just kick it. That's what we did. Couple of things lined up coming up um for next week, and a lot of the lives that you see me got scheduled, and if nothing comes up, for some of these amateur fights you see me post, I think the only thing that might change is my September 11th date. I'm hoping not. So we're gonna try to see how that turns out because I really want to make that. But other than that, everything else you see me that's on the calendar for November 16th, I'll be in Philly for this amateur show. I've never got to make it, and I'm like, this is the time to make it. I wish I would have been making it when the weather was warm, but it's okay. Philly's not far. There was a Maryland show I wanted to do, but that wasn't going to happen after the meet and greet. That kind of killed everything. So that one's out. A Connecticut one for the 28th of this month. Uh, that one might be a no go. I gotta see how fast I can pull that off. We're gonna see what happens with that. But I think everything else, September 21st, I'm in Paterson, New Jersey. Shouts to True Warriors Boxing out there in Paterson. So it's gonna be on the popping for this month. So it's a lot that's coming up. A lot of amateur events. Uh, September 14th, there will be an amateur and pro show that I just put up going down in Philly. While that's going down in Philly, of course, in Maryland, they'll have something go down. In Maryland, something's going down. Here in New York, something's going down. Gleason's Boxing Gym. Shouts to my boy Gio, who y'all guys will see me have up here. You see me have him on Instagram. I don't think I got a chance to get him over here on YouTube. His up and coming fight. A lot of guys who got up and coming fights, I'm gonna, pro or am, you're gonna start seeing up here. So that's something that and you should have been seeing them up here, but sometimes you have to work around people's schedule. And sometimes that's not the easiest thing to do. And that takes a lot to work around somebody's schedule or for them to work around yours. So just keep that in mind. That's how I'm gonna finish 2024 out. I'm gonna, finish. Not try my best. I'm not using the word try anymore. The word try doesn't exist in my world. I'm either gonna do it or I'm not gonna do it. So you're gonna see me finish 2024 out real strong. Um, doing what a content creator is supposed to be doing, creating content and not creating mess. There's levels to this. A lot of y'all are not creating content, you're creating mess. And one thing about me, I don't like mess. So I'm going to create real content like I'm supposed to, like I was sent to do. So yeah, just keep that in mind. That that's what we got coming up. So just look at the stuff that I post on Instagram. Sometimes you might see me post it on my channel. But for everybody who knows I'm not going back to doing that. Even if you look at my Instagram, I changed. Well, I ain't gonna say I changed my name, but I changed my name. Of course, my username is McLean Clarence, but then actually, when you look to see my name, it's No Duck Zone. My page is officially um, a business page just for posting. All business. Won't be any live videos on the gram anymore. Those days are. I just did one video with somebody, but it was on their live. But other than that, it's quiet. Just know when you want to convert with me, come over this way. So, all right, Ring Magazine, right? Now, I didn't get to look into the year that Ring Magazine started, who started it. Maybe I should have looked into that. That really wasn't important to me. I just remember coming up as a kid, right? There was two magazines I was always well, I was always a kid that was infatuated with seeing somebody either in the newspaper or a magazine that I liked, and I didn't care what it was when I saw them on there. Kind of like y'all remember, which I'll probably get into it too. The WWF magazines or the WCW magazines, where you would see that. I always had to have those magazines, and coming up, even though I was into basketball a lot, when I saw the Ring magazine, a lot of the fighters I was familiar with. They were familiar faces. So I remember, how you will go into a store, and not even a regular store. We'd be in 125th. We'd be in anybody that's been to New York before COVID, because so much has changed since then. A lot of people went out of business and decided not to return. When you go inside the train station in 125th, they would have concession stands, and candy, soda, stuff like that, chips, and they would have magazines. Sometimes they would look like they would have Playboy magazines. Sometimes their magazines would be crazy, which um they would be blocked. I guess they had asked to get blocked that. But you would see WWF magazines, and then you would see Ring magazines. Um, Pernell Whitaker, Mike Tyson, De La Hoya. After a while, you see Floyd. You would see Shane Mosley. They had certain people that you would see, and then you open it up, and it'd be like posters and like stuff. Like it could be posters you can hang up, and they would just have all these pictures. And kind of like wrestling, I thought it was dope because I'm like, yo, and it's crazy because I wish I still had those magazines still to this day, and I don't. Um, I lost those magazines before the time was even out, before they even stopped making them, which I don't understand why they stopped making them if they because you don't see them like that. And people go, magazines got played out. Not really. I still see magazines to this day. I think nothing gets played out but these TV shows. You know, if you can make all these type of stupid TV shows that don't make no sense, you can't tell me something like coming with a magazine. Nobody wants to do it because it's played out. Because a lot of these TV shows they coming out with are just alike, and the routine is played out. The show might not be played out, but the routines are played out. So if we can keep coming with these lame shows, we could definitely keep the magazines either coming or make a comeback. But I just remembered as a kid, this is memories that I had as a child. As a child, and I would love it, man. It just it made me. And then they would have pictures too of fighters facing off. I guess if they were gonna fight or whatever. It was just dope to see all that. And that's my greatest memories of boxing, man. It wasn't just about who was fighting. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just about that for me, man. I got to really enjoy what I was watching and learn. And sometimes we need to be reminded of that because a lot of y'all just lot of y'all forget how far you how far this boxing has come from and the stuff that fighters have went through. So when we speak about Ring Magazine, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was a kid watching, looking at that. I'll be in the barbershop getting ready to get my hair cut and have the magazine with me. I would take the magazine with me, places I would go. Between that and the WWF magazine, but I probably had the WWF one before the boxing. But this was stuff that I would carry with me because I was really into it like that. I was really into it like that. And you got to find out a lot of stuff. I guess with social media now, it goes where we don't need a magazine because that's what we got social media for. But it just felt good to have that kind of stuff. So yeah, I was feeling low on the weather. This weather be funny as hell sometimes. But that's what it did for me. It made you want to be a boxing fan, even if you didn't know anything about boxing. You know what I'm saying? You read a magazine and it was like, oh man, these two are fighting. I want to watch that. It gave me different type of vibes, and sometimes, like I said, just seeing a fighter's face on there. When I see my favorite fighter like a Roy Jones, um, I think Antonio Tarver, probably after beating Jones, he got on there. It was a couple of faces, Hagler, because the Ring magazine goes back further than what people. So these are just some of the things that I would see. My question is, what would Ring magazine be like if it's around today? The magazine, I don't know if it is still, y'all. Is it? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. But I think they don't need the Ring magazine because they people too busy. You find, I don't know, man. With social media, it's too much distractions. It's too much distractions. Twitter. Twitter is the worst one out of all. Y'all be thinking that it'd be Instagram or Facebook. Twitter is the worst one at all. Because sometimes these fighters open up their mouth to say a little too much and they get themselves caught up in shit with you so-called fans. Now, even though there are fighters that say things and they need to think about what they're saying, but because they don't have to go back and forth with us, they're professionals. They're not supposed to spend time going back and forth with us. Yeah, we might pay for these fights, we might pay for these apps, we might pay to go to these shows, but that doesn't give us a right to be ignorant. So, what would the Ring magazine be like? I don't know. You took Shakur, Tank, Devin, and Boots, all these other guys, and put them in. I don't know. Some people might say, well, what do we need it for? For what? Nobody said we had to have it. I just said, what would it be like? And if you ever have to ask the question for what, then I know you ain't no real fan. Because some of y'all are just jumping on the hottest fighter bandwagon. That's all you doing until that fighter is no longer hot. Kind of like a promoter. When the fighter ain't hot no more, now you looking to move on to the next. Some of y'all will be some horrible promoters in real life. But I was sitting there yesterday thinking, like, because, like I said, I don't. You might hear Ring Magazine come up once in a blue moon in the conversation, but you never hear it come up like that because, like I said, too busy. Too many people are just busy. Everybody's talking about the same thing, right? What did the Ring Magazine mean to you? I already explained what it meant to me. It's not about me knowing what year it started, who started it. All that's not like, yeah, all that's important and that's cool. But not knowing that doesn't mean that you don't know nothing about the Ring Magazine. Because I just gave you where you can be walking down 42nd Street, and like I say, a concession stand, you'll see it. You'll see it. I don't understand why they never came out with a video game. I wouldn't have cared if it was for PlayStation or Xbox and whatever. Why they never came with a Ring Magazine game? Shit would have been cool. Or some type of game that would some type of game that will represent that. I know we got one coming out now, but I'm just talking about then because it took some years for us to come up with a game now. But also too, you start thinking about what were you doing at the time when you first started reading Ring Magazine, because that's what I do. I take the time to sit back and think and go, oh shit, and how young I was. Probably didn't even have my first girlfriend yet. Then again, yeah, probably not. But when I got old enough to go buy one on my own, oh, it was on and popping then. Because I was taking a lot of the couple of dollars that I had, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go buy me this magazine. And that's what I went and did. Um, See, I like always bringing these old throwback stuff up, Ring Magazine, throwback fights. And it's sad because when I listen to some of y'all, like none of that is interesting to y'all. It's really not because y'all too busy trying to keep up with the Joneses. Now everything is Brian Norman and Boots all damn day. Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be McLean? That's what's going on right now. Actually, that's not what's going on right now. I believe that they're trying to set up something else for Boots. Not to say we wouldn't want to see that. Sometimes y'all don't know how to just fall back from stuff and go, okay, let's see how this play out. That's what y'all do. Y'all want to waste your time swimming in dirty ass water. I prefer my shit to be clean. Call me when the water get clean. But to have these type of conversations to me will always be important. Rather, if I have one person watching me, 4 likes, I don't care. Because if I ever took the time to focus on who was watching or how many likes, I probably would never go live again because I'll probably say, shit, I don't get enough people in here. That's okay. That's okay. Will that ever stop me from doing what I'm doing? Absolutely not. I see some people walk away from this, and if it's that easy to walk away, then how much did you love it in the beginning? Because there's a lot of ignorant stuff that I could see that could make me just be like, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. And there was times where it was gonna get funky like that, and I'm like, whoa, snap out of it, bro. Where you going? You got a job to do. You were sent here to do a job. You serve a purpose. Smash my like button, y'all, and good morning to everybody. Peace and blessings to everybody. Good morning to the kings, the queens, everybody. So I never try to always, one thing about me, I never try to get my channel or what I do to be perfect. I never try to do that. But I always try to make some sense out of what I'm doing. So when I have conversations like this, Ring magazines, shit, that's a conversation everybody should be like, damn, I remember where I was when that started. I remember how old I was. I remember the first fight I saw. It's like sometimes y'all get scared of these throwback conversations. Well, who cares about that? We don't care about that. Today we're only worrying about boots and buying on me, which is cool. Which is cool. No, we got Sebastian Dora and Crawford that's probably getting ready to lock up. So we got a lot of dope fights that's about to come up. Granted, right? I'm not taking nothing away from any of that. But that's also why you see me step back sometime. And I don't tend to shy away from conversations, but sometimes they just get overrated and they get played out when you have to go to 4 or 5 channels and it's the same topics. That's why Thursdays are throwback Thursdays for me. To give people that old feeling back when they want to come and go, hey man, I'm talking about Johnny Tapia Thursday. Damn, he's talking about Johnny Tapia. I talked about Marco Antonio Barrera before that, Arturo Gotti. We're gonna go to different eras. Who's not gonna want to be a part of that? Oh, you don't want to be because we're too busy focusing on what's going on today. We're too busy whining and crying about what's going on today. Who owes who? What should this person get paid? Y'all see the BS that y'all allow yourselves to get caught up in, and then sit there and say it's boxing, as if the only way to make great content is to talk about boxing. I could sit here and do a word of the day and not even if I wanted to. I haven't done any because I haven't thought of any. It's content. How many of y'all really know what that word means? Don't try to convince me that you know what it means. What it mean? Can't convince me. You know, some of y'all are more or less shit starters, rumors, and he and she say. That doesn't make y'all a content creator. Makes you what they call in the South messy. So pardon me if I bring something up like Ring Magazine and then people go, well, why the hell is he bringing that up? Why is he bringing that up? Why are we not talking about Boots and Brian Norman like everybody else is? Hey man, who do you think that after AJ and Daniel Dubois fight, who do you want to see him fight next? I don't know and I don't give a damn. So who you going for in Fury and Usyk? Neither one. I'm not watching it. Hell, I didn't watch the first one. I probably seen the highlights on YouTube and that was it. There's certain things I'm not moved by that y'all are moved by. That's what separates me from a lot of y'all. It's certain things I'm not moved by and I don't care. And for me, every like I said, just because it's pertaining to boxing, that doesn't make it content. It don't. And I understand that a lot of y'all don't know what that means, what content means. You don't. And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe you need to take time to study it, the word. Your content is whatever you bring to the table, as long as it makes some sense and people want to hear. But at the same time, people are not going to want to hear all the time because some people are spoiled. Stormy B, man, what's up, my brother? AKA the Sensei. Some people are spoiled. So when I have certain conversations about certain things that either you're not used to hearing or you don't want to hear, it kind of puts y'all in an uncomfortable position where you go, well, damn, McLean, they are talking about this. Why aren't you talking about it? Well, two reasons I can give you why. Maybe three. Is either I'm not interested, or the fight hasn't been made, or it's too many other damn channels talking about it. There you go. There you go. It's that simple. I just gave you the three. I'm either not interested in it, or the fight hasn't been made. And what's that last one? Or too many damn other channels are talking about it. So, like I said, when we have conversations like Ring Magazine and Throwback Fights, um, what's the other one I did the other couple days ago about the best boxing trilogies? That's conversations you should want to jump on immediately. Immediately. But y'all don't want to do that because y'all are spoiled and rotten. And if somebody's not giving you what you want or what you want to hear, this channel's boring. Let's go somewhere where we can argue and debate. Let's go somewhere where they're talking about the favorite fighter that I love to get up and think about in the morning. Let's go over there. Let's go to that place. And that's cool. That's what you want to do. But you ain't gonna get that kind of treatment over here. Not where I'm about to watch a bunch of grown men act like that kid in high school his freshman year when he saw that girl he liked. That's what some of y'all act like when it comes to these fighters. You ain't about to do that over here. It's real people over here. Real people. I run a tight ship over here. And I have no room for nonsense. I have no room for shit starters. I have no room for he say, she say. I have no room for none of that. We are approaching um, the end of the year, getting ready to say goodbye to 2024. 20, just like I was in 2024 and 2025, I'm going to be on some more bullshit. 2542. Yeah. It'll be the new year of 2025 and I'll be 42. Don't have time for that. So, but these are just some of the things that, I always try to bring to y'all attention. So when I'm bringing up Ring Magazine, I'm just taking y'all back to it, first of all, which was probably a great magazine. It might have not been the greatest magazine, but if you was a boxing fan, it was a great magazine. Just like the WWF magazine was a great that I forgot what it was called actually. That's why I'm calling the WWF magazine. Uh, and it was a great magazine. And like I said, it just takes you back. I always like to go back. I know things will never go back to the way they used to be, and that's cool. But I just have moments where I sit and I think of what I was doing, and then I think about how far I came from, and I go, damn, it's 20 something years later. You're sitting here on YouTube, which we didn't think any of that was exist because there wasn't no social media. It wasn't even MySpace at the time. When I'm talking about when I first started looking at these magazines. Sometimes y'all need to go back, right? Sometimes y'all need to have throwback moments to remember where you came from. And then people go, well, I remember where I came from. No, I'm not talking about where you came from as far as the state you from, you idiot. How far you came in life. See, y'all get it twisted. I know where I come from. I don't need to read a damn magazine to remind myself where I come from. I'm not talking about the state you come from, you idiot. It was great before Oscar bought it. Oh, damn, you know what, Stormy? I forgot Oscar. Shit. That's why we were seeing Oscar so much. Did I ever read it? I think Stormy, I think that's when I started really getting it a lot, probably when he got it, because I'm not that old, but I that's probably when I started getting it. It was probably after he bought it. I'm trying to think, did I have it before he got it? What year did he get it? What was it, 90 something? Because De La Hoya came into boxing in 92. When did he get it? In the early 2000s? He probably got it around when Golden Boy Promotion started. When Golden Boy Promotion started, man, shit, I can't front. De La Hoya was out here getting it. But so to have these throwback talks, where we have these, even with Stormy B, when you hear him have these type of conversations, and he's on his show and he's talking about certain things. Um, I mean, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Fine. Some of y'all come and just be nosy and shit. Won't even hit a like button, but so thirsty to know what somebody's talking about. As if we're here for your comfortability, which we're not. These conversations are necessary because, like I says, it reminds you of how far you have came. You can sit here and you can talk about a Ring magazine and how young you were when it started or first time. And here it is. It's 20. It's what 30 some years later. You're like, oh man, I'm still here. It's pretty damn impressive. So these conversations that I have, they don't have to be valid to you. I don't have to go in this video and then go look at my views and go, well, I only got 12 views. Nobody's interested in what I say. Why am I not getting more views? Y'all think the answer to more views is you need to get monetized. That has nothing to do with it. You could get monetized and still get 8 views for a video if somebody ain't feeling it. Sometimes people can smash the like button on that and then take it back. or some people just might not look at it. I'm gonna tell you like this: before you could even get monetized for anything, consistency is the key. Consistency. Every day I have to do this. No matter if I took my 3, 4 days off, whatever. Consistency is the key. And that's what I try to do every chance that I get. Yeah, I've been on here 40 minutes. I got another 15 with y'all. Another 15, 20. Got something else I'm gonna do today. You guys will probably be a part of that. I might be live again. Y'all gotta give me a minute. I know I'll definitely be somewhere today, but y'all might see me live again. Like in a cool, probably 4 hours. It's something going down today that I'm gonna definitely be out there for. But see, I'm never, one thing about me, I never try to tell people what it is that they need to talk about. I just don't want people to forget how far we have come. Not in the sport of boxing, but in life. They could just be watching and looking for talking points and ideas to jack. Stormy, they definitely can, but you can't jack nothing I say because there's nothing special about what I say. So you know, they can come over here if they want. I got some on my face, y'all. I mean, they can come over here all they want. You can't jack nothing for me because I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing special or important. But it's important, but it's nothing special. So they can come over here and do that if they want. And I don't knock it. Like I said, hey, do your live how you do your lives. But sometimes we just need to remember how far we have come in life. And that for a lot of us, dead, jail, strung out on drugs, and it wouldn't be this YouTube, but we're blessed. This YouTube is a gift. So when people try to say YouTube could be a gift and it could be a curse, it ain't a curse. It ain't social media that's a curse. It's the people that's on social media that's the curse. It's people on social media that's the curse. If there was no people joining social media, if they wasn't interested in having a Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, any of that, so it ain't social media that's a curse. It's the people. So when we're on here being ignorant and acting stupid and acting like we don't have no home training, shit, social media ain't doing nothing but getting rich off us. Now, if we all decided, oh, we're not going live anymore, uh, and I'm not just talking about people in the boxing community. I'm talking about the social media world. Period. We know that's not going to happen because there's too many people who get their rocks off with just going live and talking crazy and don't know what they be talking about. Josh Sanders, my brother, what up? So social media is not a curse. The people on social media are the cursed. Social media is a gift. And how you use social media or what you use it for determines how things are going to go in your life. That's why I could switch up and not always have to talk about boxing. I could do my word of the day and talk about life. And people go, well, he ain't talking about boxing. He talking about some shit I don't want to hear. Well, let me go find that channel that will take your ass on over there. No Duck Zone is bigger. than boxing. Keep that in your mind. Yeah. Well, Stormy, I appreciate that. And it just don't make no sense to me that everybody's just so comfortable. Everybody's just so comfortable with stupidity and being ignorant that when you see somebody trying to do the opposite of that, you looking at them like they're weird. It's the biggest fight coming up. How is he not talking about it? Y'all be calling big fights that's not even signed big fights. There ain't no damn big fight to me if it ain't signed. It ain't nothing but two names. Put that shit on paper or sign the contract and tell me that this fight is happening. And I'm like, it's a big fight. Until then, the fight ain't big. The conversation is. That's all it is. A big conversation that y'all gonna turn into an argument because that's what y'all like to do. I'd rather argue boxing than argue with my wife. Come on, man. What are we doing here, man? And that's all I do. I'm not no messy person. I don't take shots at people. But it is what it is. Crush, the greatest man. What's up, Crush? So that just gives y'all something, to think about that. To have these type of conversations on throwback fights or magazine or whatever it is that you want to talk about is important. It is important. In the moment that it is not important to you anymore, hey, feel free to go talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about. Feel free. But like I always tell y'all, it's like being in a restaurant business. You have a restaurant. Do you want to sell the same shit that every other restaurant is selling? If you know there's five or if there's 99 restaurants out there selling burgers and fries, you want to sell the same damn thing? Or do you want to sell some of what they got? And then here it is. We got burgers and fries, but we got fish, we got steak, we got all types of shit. We got different shit over here. And on this particular day, this is what we sell. Versus every damn day we sell this and that's it. Who wants to go to a place and eat like that? Some of y'all, because y'all go to them places. Gotta make it make sense. Gotta make it make sense, y'all. So I respect more people when they come into this game as a real content creator, coming with some real content. Arguing and debating don't make you a content creator. Let's get that point across. You're just gonna find yourself arguing. That's all. So you're gonna find yourself doing. And nobody got involved in that for that. So these conversations will always and continue to be important. And that's why I can always freestyle what I'm doing. I can talk about the amateurs. A lot of people don't want to hear that, and that's cool. That's cool. You don't want to hear about it, but don't want to hear about it. Don't act like you want to be a part of it when you see these guys become something. When you see these ladies become something, don't jump on the bandwagon because I'm going to be one of the first ones to make sure you don't get to those fighters. And I'm never one to block anybody from doing anything. But one thing I'm learning in life, especially from last year, to this year, if as long as I live, that I'm not going to shake and fake with anybody, and I'm not going to allow anybody that I love to let somebody else come around and shake and fake around them. Because then I'm just going to block you from, yeah, I'm just got to tell people, yeah, that dude, he don't even like, nah, he never believed in, nah, Or, people will just have to find out for themselves. It is what it is. This year has been a dope year, man. It's been dope, and even though it's not quite over, 2024 is winding down, and it's been a blessing. And like I said, there's going to be so much amazing things coming for the new year, especially for No Doug Zone. It's going to be a great, 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 great year, and I'm hoping everybody. I'm not hating on nobody. I'm hoping all of y'all have an amazing year. Everybody. But just remember something. If you have not accomplished nothing in the next 3 years, here it is. We going on 2025 because a lot of y'all, for the last 3 years, 4 years, y'all behavior has been sickening. And if you plan on carrying that behavior in 2025, you have no right to complain about anything because you're not doing anything to change that. You're not changing your surroundings. If you're not going to change your surroundings, that means even cutting certain people off. Smash my like button, y'all, and good morning to everybody. I appreciate everybody this morning. If you're not willing to do that, sometimes it gets to a point in life where you got to pull the plug on certain relationships. It's going to come to that where you got to pull the plug. It'll hurt. It'll hurt to pull the plug on certain people because you go, damn, that's my peoples, man. I don't even want to do that. Damn, I love them. But if people are no good for you, people are no good for your content, when you feel like you're caught up in situations, this is what family, friends, whoever, you have to pull the plug on certain relationships. Because believe me, for some of y'all, the new year is supposed to be, okay, we're starting off fresh. Some of y'all don't know what it means to start off fresh. You'll begin your year just like you ended your year. And then you go with the attitude of, oh, it's just another year. It's not supposed to be just another year. It's supposed to be a year for you to correct whatever you didn't do the year before. Not for every year to come up and say that. Snatch that plug out the wall. Snatch that plug out the wall. That's right, D Free. Snatch it out the wall now. You can't pick and choose um who you could be family with, but you could pick and choose what family members you want to deal with. Because your family's your family, whether you like them or not. Your friends, it's a little more easier to do that. I just want people to just remember something because a lot of y'all always wait till December to go, oh, my New Year's resolution is this. I've been had my New Year's resolution for months already. And that's not to shake and fake. It's not to have no mess. It's not to have no he say, she say shit. Anything that's not going to help my brand, and if it's not going to support what I do, and if it's not going to help uplift my channel, stay out of my way. Stay out of my way. And I can only tell you this the nice way because then by the time you look at your page to come see what I'm doing on my YouTube, and then you realize, damn, I can't get through the homie. You have been dismissed. Your services are no longer needed, or your services were never needed. I just let you hang around long enough for you to hang yourself. But all this stuff that I'm saying doesn't mean anything, because at the end of the day, for some of y'all, being ignorant is the key. And you're going to bring 2025 in with the ignorant shit. And I can't wait to see it, because I'm just going to be the dude that's going to be like, not over here. I got my hand right now on the plug, just ready to snatch it out already. I'm just waiting for the right moment. Some of you will do or say anything for clicks and views. I mean, this shit looking like wrestling out here. Some of y'all are scared to be yourself, scared to stand alone. It's crazy. Just to feel like you got a friend, or for somebody to acknowledge you. You're afraid to stand alone. And I never could understand that, how that works. It's just sad. It's sad, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you something about me, right? I probably don't have no intros. I probably don't have no soundboards. My shit ain't popping. Um, I don't have the subscribers and all that. But one thing about me, I'm gonna keep it 100. And I'm just gonna say shit on here that other people ain't bothering to say, because a lot of y'all say what y'all think the viewers want to hear. I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. And if you feel like you don't need to hear it, then you ain't got no business over here. I ain't never have to sneak this. I never have to do any of that. My social media is available for anybody, Facebook and the gram. If there's ever something that needs to be addressed, I am a content creator. I'm out here creating content. Not out here on my love and hip hop shit, because that's what y'all out here doing. Some of y'all, that's what y'all should be over there. That's what y'all should be over there doing. Love and hip hop and basketball wives. And, and that's what some of you dudes need to be right over there in basketball wives. Go right over there. And not to play the husbands, but to play the ladies. That's what you dudes act like. Y'all out here too afraid to be yourselves. Y'all afraid to stand alone. Too worried about who likes you and who don't like you. Y'all thinking about the wrong things that ain't got nothing to do with why you're on YouTube. Everybody's not gonna like you. They not supposed to. But when the love overpowers the hate, nobody can do anything to you. And y'all got to keep that in mind. Nobody can do nothing to you. So what are y'all tripping for? So when you go and you go live and you go, damn, I want to talk about this, but nobody's gonna listen to me. Oh, I want to talk about Ring Magazine, but nobody's gonna listen to me because they want to talk about Boots and Brian Norman. So if I talk about the Ring Magazine, I'm not gonna get any views like that. Damn. I want the views. So yeah, I'm not gonna talk about Ring Magazine. Fuck that. Maybe I'll do it on somebody else's show. I'm not gonna do it because that's how y'all think. No, it's not how I think. I ain't got no issue with Ring Magazine. It's just that, what are we talking about it for? But what the hell are we out here talking about these imaginary fights for that y'all know ain't happening? Because that's what's going on right now. See, that's the topic. Y'all be wanting stuff that the fighters don't even want. Half of these fighters will get on social media and say shit just because they know you idiots are going to react off it. Sometimes they like to get a reaction. Just like y'all like messing with them and getting a reaction out of them. Sometimes they say shit to get a reaction out y'all stupid asses, and y'all fall for it. Ooh, a lot of people ain't gonna like that I said that. Ooh, a lot of people ain't gonna like that I said that. But y'all do it though. Give me one place that you can go to where you know it's not about to be chaos when you walk in the door. Because somebody don't agree with you. They don't like what you said. Or they're just looking for a place to come to be messy because either they can't go somewhere else to do it or they got blocked. So it's like, since I got blocked from these 4 channels, here's a place I can go. Tell me. Some of y'all like that. Y'all look forward to it. And that's cool if it works for you. It's cool. I appreciate everybody who comes support me, people that subscribe to me. I promise you, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all that every day until the day I'm no longer doing this. The day this is over for me, I have a shit load of people that I have to thank. And a lot of y'all are here right now. Rather if y'all like each other or not. Because I have no time to worry about who likes each other or not. If you support me, hey, you're on that same list as somebody that probably don't like you. It's all right. But I'm always going to remember who was there. I'm always going to do that. This type of conversations are important to me, man. Ring Magazine was something that I just grew up on. Tuesday night fights, boxing after dark. That's shit that I grew up on. How the hell you don't want to be a part of conversations like that? Because y'all too busy D-riding what's going on today. You can't dismiss history. That's what y'all try to do. In real time, and y'all try to dismiss history. You can't dismiss history. Y'all sound like a bunch of idiots. You can't. How do you dismiss history? Everything that y'all been bugging out about for the last 5, 6 years, what do you think is going to be 20 years from now? History. 20 years from now, y'all still argue about Shakur and Devin and Tank. Rather if they fight or not, you'll still find a way to argue about it. In the next class of fighters, people are going to look at you like, who give a damn about Tevin Denk, Shakur? They don't fight no more. Who care about them old heads? Y'all going to get mad at you. Y'all going to get mad at them. You don't know what you're talking about, youngin'. But you can't tell them that because that's what y'all do right now. Y'all do it right now. So how you going to tell the next generation to chill? Y'all doing that shit right now. Right now. Some of y'all don't even have a mind of your own to go talk about what you want to talk about. You'll wait till somebody else bring it up and go, yeah, let's talk about it. Because to y'all, it's not irrelevant. Who wants to talk about that? Y'all just got the wrong idea. What y'all idea of a content creator is crazy. What are you teaching somebody that comes up to you? You got a niece, a nephew, a child that comes up to you and tells you, hey, I want to be a content creator, auntie. What kind of advice, what kind of advice would y'all give them? Because when they go back and see half of y'all videos, they're gonna be like, oh hell no. I'm tripping. My best advice for anybody want to be a content creator: create content, but good content, and you talk about what you feel like you want to talk about, not with just what the people are telling you or what you think people want to hear. You started your page, you paid for it through stream, whatever it is, you set the rules. Now anything past that, YouTube is gonna deal with you. But other than that, you set the rules. You make sure you put yourself in a comfortable position before trying to put others. Because rather if it works out or not, if people are not interested, they're trying to go somewhere else to listen to something that they want to hear. So if you're not deriding or talking about what it is they want to hear, they're gonna leave anyway. Smash my like button, y'all. Appreciate y'all. It's that simple. You ain't talking about what they want to hear, they're gonna break out any damn way. Just keep that on your mind. This is not to bash anybody. This is not taking shots at anybody. That's not criticizing them. But sometimes we need to monitor our behaviors, monitor our topics and our conversations sometimes. Because a lot of it don't make any sense and it's for the people. Tomorrow is Thursday, y'all. We'll be back here tomorrow morning. Talk about the late great Hall of Famer Johnny Tapia. You're more than welcome to join me 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, man. Another throwback talk. It was Ring Magazine today. That hell, I might be back to talk about Tuesday night fights. Who knows? Who knows? Whatever it is I feel like doing, that's what I will do. Because I am my own man who stands alone. And I'll be rocking these no duck zone wheels till the shit comes apart. And I got a long way to go. So we got a lot of work to do. I love everybody. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, y'all probably gonna see me. Depends on what's going on. You might see me live later on again. If not, I got some recording I'm going to do that might go to my channel or it might go to Instagram because I am using Instagram as a business page. So you might see that. But everybody be safe today. Everybody get the way they going safe today, man. And once again, I hope everybody enjoyed their Labor Day week, man. And just be safe out here. I love every single last one of y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.